Why does fans have to be the one to fix the issues of these mega corporations, these corporations that should have the love and care? Why does fans have to be the one to do this? Why does fans have to be the one to give the respect that One Punch Man Season 3 deserved? For those that are out of the loop, this is a fan animation project for One Punch Man Season 3. This is 14 minutes long of non-stop cinema. And I cannot believe just how gorgeous this is. This is a group of passionate fans coming together and just adapting and animating One Punch Man. Doing what, technically we could not get from the production committee and Bandai Namco for Season 3. This is Cosmic GAROU versus Saitama. For those that are unaware of what this fight really represents, this is the peak of One Punch Man so far, at least in terms of the content within the manga. It is the absolute highest point we've got. It is beyond the cinema that was Saitama versus Boros. And to see this scene adapted like this by a fan animation project, what hurts me about this whole thing is that we're going to have nothing near this level of quality for Season 3 Part 2, or Season 4 in this case. It is sad that a group of fans have to come together to be the ones to do the justice that One Punch Man deserves. It's so sad, man. This entire video is just a labor of love. Like this fan group did, there was just so much love poured into this that it's actually just ridiculous. Like, I could not imagine how much time, like, I don't know if they actually say how much time it was. Here, let's see. This animation is a fan-made project created purely for entertainment, artistic expression. One Punch Man and all related characters, designs, and story elements are the property. No copyright infringement. Here's the key animators, people that worked on it, sound design, socials. They don't say how long they worked on it. Maybe it's in the comments? No. So I don't know necessarily how long they worked on this, but it's actually insane just how high quality this is. I'm going to assume this was animated out of reaction to how bad Season 3 has looked. And it's been happening a lot, actually. You can browse, for instance, the One Punch Man Reddit, and you will see a lot of people have been, like, reanimating and readapting what Season 3 was doing, but making it, let's just be blunt, better. Because anything is technically better than One Punch Man Season 3, because it just pretty much had no animation. It was a slideshow the entire time. So even bottom-of-the-barrel animation and movement is technically better than what we got for Season 3. And it's crazy just how many fan animations and stuff that's been cropping up as of late in just these last few months, thanks to just the sorry state of the anime. But I guess when there is a hole, a gap that is there, thanks to companies and higher-ups that have no care or any regard for the fans or the actual original source, I guess fans have to step in to do what must be done. And that is, in this case, they'll do it themselves. They will give the justice that One Punch Man actually deserves. Now, I strictly want to say that this is obviously a fan animation, and you could clearly critique this 14-minute video for a variety of reasons. For one, if there is something I would critique, and I don't mean this in any awful way or mean way, if anyone that has animated this does watch this video, the only critique I could say is that there is just a lot of moments where the animation changes radically. Now, this is obviously in part due to, like, multiple animators and stuff working on this, and this is a fan project, so there is more leniency than, let's say, an official product, which that is something I really need to highlight here, actually. That's very important to talk about. Because, obviously, when it comes to an official project that has a lot of, like, millions of dollars backing it, okay? Obviously, you expect that product to be good, okay? Like, if you're paying for that product, you're paying for a subscription service or whatever to watch this product or obtain this product, you expect that product to be enjoyable and decent. But when the product is not, you get One Punch Man Season 3. And the reason why I can give leniency to this is because this is 100% free. You can watch this completely free on YouTube, 14 minutes long, just a group of fans coming together to animate One Punch Man, Cosmic GAROU versus Saitama. And the leniency here is that it is not people that are trying to say that they're professional animators working for a mega company or anything like that. This is just fans doing their work. But like I said, the only critique critique I could theoretically give this is legitimately just the shifting of art a little bit here and there. But that is a very minor issue in comparison to just the absolute quality that this 14-minute video is. And I think that the team that worked together on this, they really need a pat on the back. And it makes a lot of sense why this is starting to blow up right now in the anime community. I mean, it's only been out for 22 hours, almost has 600,000 views. I mean, in general, it's ridiculous just how much love and passion was poured into this. And I get angry looking at this, not because of how bad it is, but because of how good it is. Why couldn't Season 3 get something like this? I just can't believe that you have a group come together and they do fan dubbing and fan animation of some of the most iconic moments in the manga and make this look absolutely insane. Like, I want you to look at this scene real quick. Like, this scene is really cool. Like, look at this. There's a lot of smear frames and pack frames, and once again, the art style might shift here and there, but the animation is pretty solid. It's actually crazy that this is not a professional group doing this. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is a professional group. I'm not really clear on all the details here, I'll be honest. But, damn, man. Damn, dude. Just... honestly, the production committee and Bandai Namco should be ashamed. They should be absolutely ashamed that you can have fan animators. I'm assuming this was done recently. I'm taking a guess here. This animation was made in retaliation of Season 3. Which means that if we give or take how many months this potentially took, I would say about maybe 3 months, okay? Maybe less, maybe more, I don't know. Once again, the timeline isn't clarified. But I would like to remind everybody that Bandai Namco gave JC staff like a year to 6 months to work on Season 3. And once again, my educated guess is that they were working on this for the last 3 or so months, maybe longer. There is no time frame given in the description. But regardless of however long it took, you can just feel every single frame and moment from this fan animation. You can just feel the raw passion. You could feel it just leaking off each individual scene. Even with some inconsistencies of the art here and there, you could just feel that there was 100% love given to this. There was serious passion poured into this project. It doesn't feel lifeless, soulless, and that is a big thing that I think this fan animation really just captures brilliantly about the state of Season 3. Season 3 legit was soulless. It was. Like, I know this might upset certain individuals saying, yeah, the animators tried their hardest, and they probably did. But it still was soulless. It did not feel like there was any soul in Season 3 of One Punch Man. And you could disagree with me on that. You could be upset with me for that point of view. But Season 3 was a very soulless anime adaptation. It did not feel like there was really any passion poured into that project. It just felt like it was just rotting in hell. That's what Season 3 felt like. But when I look at this, even with inconsistencies, it's just pure passion, love, and fans just wanting to give everything their A-game for One Punch Man because they don't like the current state of the community. They don't like how the only discussion of One Punch Man is negativity. They want positivity. They want people to cherish One Punch Man. They want people to love One Punch Man. They want people to understand why people love One Punch Man, why people are upset with One Punch Man Season 3. I feel like this entire clip here, this 14 minutes, is more or less a rejection of what Bandai Namco did to Season 3. And this ending conclusion is just so brilliant, man. It is probably the best way to just conclude your fan animation, to just showcase the only thing that's really talked about by Season 3. And I'm gonna play this. Let's just play this clip real quick.
Oh, right. No budget left for walking. Guess I'll just GAROU slide my way
out. It makes me laugh, but I'm so angry when I see this. Not with the fan animation, but that the only thing that is talked about when it comes to Season 3, besides it being just absolute dog shit, is the GAROU slide. Like, that is the only thing that really came from the series that's going to have staying power. Like, when people talk about One Punch Man 3, or One Punch Man, I don't know why, One Punch Man Season 3 or One Punch Man at all in the future, that have never interacted with One Punch Man, they're going to mention GAROU Slide. That's what they're going to mention. They're going to meme on it. They're going to talk about it. And that is legitimately just depressing. That is the legacy that the anime has given us. The legacy of just a very poor adaptation where you have a PNG scrolling on the screen. This is a very witty and fun little, like, jab at the anime adaptation, which I completely approve of. But I think that in general, I wonder if anyone at the top, like Bandai Namco, for instance, has seen these memes. I'm willing to bet you they have. Like, I've seen those comment sections, like on Viz Media, for instance, and how people are lighting up that comment section for anything One Punch Man related. I'm going to assume that the higher-ups have seen the repercussions that Season 3 has caused. And I do wonder if they will put more quality into the upcoming part. I doubt it. I doubt they'll learn their lesson, because I feel like the entire situation with Season 3 is an industry problem. It's a production committee problem. It is more of a symptom of just multiple issues within the anime industry that is festering and getting worse with time. But sadly, One Punch Man was the one that was sacrificed the most and had to suffer the most out of recent anime we've got, which is inexcusable, because no anime should be, or no series should be treated like One Punch Man was, but also a project like One Punch Man that should just rack in the money and the dough. It makes no sense to kind of throw it in the dumpster like they did. I mean, I would like everybody to look at this once again, that this is a fan group, okay, that came out of nowhere from my understanding, and they have almost 600,000 views 22 hours ago, just in under 24 hours. They're over almost 500,000, or almost to 1 million views. That's insane. Like, for a fan project, it showcases how disgruntled fans are and how many fans just wanted a good adaptation. The big tragedy about this whole thing here is that I doubt the GAROU versus SAITAMA fight in Season 3 Part 2 is even going to look roughly 30% this good. I could be wrong. I could be corrected in the future. But I'm pretty certain this project will look better. Maybe the anime would look a little bit more consistent, but I don't think it'll reach the heights and hype that this gave. I just don't. I'll leave it at that, though. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that Season 3 Part 2 will be good? Let me know in the comments below. One last thing, though. Do give this video a watch. Give it a like as well. Tell them I sent you. I'll have it linked in the description. Do check it out, because this is fantastic. Send them support and love, guys. But, Chibi out.